thanks for joining me for the Crossroads Cardigan Crochet Along. This design was inspired by a sweater that I released in 2020 called the Crossroads sweater. You'll see that it features the same stitches as the Crossroads sweater, namely the forked cluster stitch and the crown puff lattice stitch. I learned both of these stitches from one of my favorite books, the Crochet Stitch Dictionary by Sarah Hazel. You can see that mine has quite a lot of bookmarks in it, and that's because I truly do love it. It contains such a wide variety of stitches, some of which that I've used in my very own designs. And it is wonderfully descriptive, and it has these great pictures in it that really show you each step of the way. So if you're looking to learn some new stitches, I highly, highly recommend this book. For this crochet along, I'll be releasing a series of videos that will cover the various steps for constructing this cardigan. It's not going to be a stitch-by-stitch tutorial. It's more going to be like a helpful companion just to help guide you in the process of making your sweater. We'll begin by working the upper back, and that's this piece here from the shoulder down to the underarms. Then we'll bind off and join again at the shoulder, working the front pieces, one at a time, from the shoulder, again down to the underarms. Then we'll join the front panels to the back at the underarms and begin working the lower body. Once we have achieved the proper length, we will leave slits to add pockets later, and then we'll continue working in the pattern for at least 10 more rows, just so that you will cover up your pocket inserts. Then we'll work the lace, and then we'll work a few stabilizing rows at the bottom, and then we're going to add the ribbed edging to the front, and then we're going to add the sleeves, and finally the pocket inserts. This pattern comes in 9 sizes, ranging from extra small with a 32 3/4 inch body circumference and a 5X, which is a 65 inch body circumference. The body circumference measurement is referring to the edge of the ribbing going around the body to the other edge of the ribbing. To determine your body size, you will need to first measure your bust. To do this, you place the tape around the fullest part of your bust. Then you're going to want to measure your hips. And again, you're going to want to place the tape around the fullest part of your hips. Then you'll just choose a size that fits your body the way you want it to fit. So for example, I have a 38 inch bust and 46 inch hips. That's a 10 inch difference between my upper body and my lower body. So I had a decision to make. I could choose a sweater that fit my lower body, and in that case, the upper half would be very relaxed and cozy and a bit oversized. Or I could choose a sweater that fits my upper body, in which case the lower half wouldn't close. Luckily, I like the look of a kind of semi-fitted open cardigan, so I chose a large, which is just slightly larger than my bust, but not quite big enough to close on the bottom, but that suits my needs just fine. If I had wanted that cozy, oversized look, I would have gone with an XL or even a 2XL. Once you've chosen your body size, you'll then need to choose your sleeve size. Now, you can make whatever sleeve size you want from the list that's in the pattern. It doesn't matter what body size you're making. You could make a extra large body size, and you can make a 13 inch sleeve if you like. To determine what size sleeve you need, you're going to need to take a tape measure and measure around the fullest part of your upper arm. Then you're going to take that measurement and compare it to the sleeve sizes that are on the list. If you want a sleeve that is semi-fitted like I have here, then you're going to want to choose a size that is pretty close to the measurement of your upper arm. If you want something that's like oversized and comfy, then you're going to want to pick a sleeve size that's maybe 1 inch larger or even 2 inches larger than that. Well, that wraps up today's video. You should now be ready to choose your yarn and make a gauge swatch. Be sure to check back next week when I release the next video, and we'll get started on making our Crossroads cardigans. Until then, happy hooking!